Hello everybody, so today we're going to be talking about some changes that I'm going to do in the channel, some new content and stuff like that, seeing if we can get out of this slump that we're in. I posted a poll on the community page of the channel, so you guys can go ahead and check it out and vote for it. I guess I can show you guys how the voting is going and everything like that, but I would want to gauge your guys' thoughts and opinions on some sort of ideas as to what do you guys want to see, what kind of content do you guys want to see, because the channel has been getting some good views and everything, but we're still low on, I will admit, we're still low on subscribers. I don't like to call this out just for the sake of calling it out, because for me it just makes me feel bad. It makes me feel sad, because first and foremost, I'm doing this out of the sake of the love that I have for the game. I'm not doing this for the sake of getting this channel monetized. I'm not doing this for the sake of success, I guess. I do want to see the growth of this channel, and I believe that we're getting super close, but it seems like they keep moving the goalpost even further and further. So instead of just doing things like, oh, I need to summon for a character and I need to pull the character, and if I don't pull the character, like things like this can happen where I'm slumped for content. So I'm here to ask you guys, what would you want to see? So I made a community post, and let me pop it over here real quick. We are here. So there's the community post. I mentioned that I'm at a stop here on the channel and I want to get more ideas from you, because again, you guys are the engine that drives this channel. So I want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions as to what you guys will want to see in terms of content, because in reality I can do these things and I'm fine with it, but this is your channel. I want to do things that you guys will want to see, that you guys like seeing and everything like that. So I really would like to get advantage from you guys, get every single thoughts, comments, opinions on anything that you guys want to see, in order for me to, you know, be better as a content creator, because I can be somebody who does content and does continue doing the things that he keeps on doing, but in reality I just want to keep hearing from you guys. I want to see what you guys want to do. So I made a poll here saying, please let me know what you would want to see here on the channel. I'll leave some ideas here on a poll, but feel free to comment anything you want to see on the channel. I want to create better content for you, all the while I can make something you enjoy. I greatly appreciate it. So I did post a poll here stating either we can see showcases of all the units, we can see how-to tutorials for playing Dokkan, which I kind of started doing, which is the Dokkan for Dummies playlist. I'll put it over here on the top of the card so you guys can see it. A gauntlet style fights, which primordially you guys have been seeing this by Apple Dokkan. He's been doing a lot of streams where he's selecting units, and he's doing these random showcase or like gauntlet fights, you know. He's doing a lot of fights, taking them into a lot of events, and, you know, basically doing his own thing in terms of like streams and stuff like that. And I still haven't read through all of these comments, which I do apologize. I did comment on this because somebody wanted me to get into Legends. I really don't know how to play Legends. I'm not a pro playing Legends. I really suck at playing Legends. But I will take into account all of the comments that you guys have, whether it be changing perspective to playing Dokkan, to just, you know, hop into another game, or do the actual do the stuff that you guys also are recommending. So this has been pretty well received, like, you know, how to do stuff for Dokkan. Like I said, I've been already doing it in terms of the Dokkan for Dummies videos, but I haven't kept or haven't maintained or haven't kept up basically on how to do those. I do have to talk with Kensei because he is the guy who does the thumbnails for them. Let me actually bring up the playlist. Give me 1 second. All right, so we're back. I only have like around 7 videos. And they're not, I guess they're not the greatest. So I apologize for that. Again, I gotta contact my boy Kensei so we can continue doing more of these. I guess not, dude, almost a year ago. You know, I gotta keep doing more Dokkan for Dummies videos. Almost a year ago is the last time that I actually done a video for this. So I'll do another one. Maybe season 2 can come back. So yeah, I'll take into consideration all the thoughts and comments that you guys have provided me. So we'll do that, starting with today's video. So a little change in overlay. I do have a notepad basically stating the rules of the gauntlet. We're gonna select a character out of random. I don't want to spin a wheel or anything like that. I'm just gonna select a random character for now, and you guys can leave me in the comments for the next video where you guys want to see which other units would you want to see on a gauntlet style fights. So for one, I will select just one of my favorite units. I guess I can just choose who will run the gauntlet. We'll create a team design for the event, and we'll take him onto multiple events to see how well he does. But let's go ahead and pop up the rules of the gauntlet here. So there we go. First, we have here. This will change, of course. This is just the normal design, I guess. It'll be much more critical whenever we come down to like a tougher thing, right? So we will be taking on against 5 events. Those are going to be timestamped in the link in the description, or not link. They will be timestamped in the description. You guys can go into the description, check the fights, go in there and see if you guys have any favorite type of fights, you go for them. So first we're gonna face off against Red Zone Broly. Then we will move on to Metal Cooler Core. Then we're gonna move up against the Gammas. Then we'll raise up the difficulty here. We're gonna fight Omega, and then finally we will make our way back into the red zones up against Fusion Zamasu. Here is the caveat for you guys. If we win against 3 bosses, that means you gotta like the video and subscribe. I mean, that's one of the jokes, right? But you guys don't have to. But I guess on this one, it's either maybe you guys can suggest different fights rather than the ones that we have here, or you guys can suggest another unit in particular that you guys will want to see run the gauntlet. If we lose up against 3 boss fights, I do a single summon because I don't have enough for a multi. Rules are we're actually I can type it up as we go here. So I guess handicaps, we'll put it like that, right? So I'm not using any items. I cannot use any items in particular. No resets, of course, on the apps and everything like that. Again, just to remind myself, of course. What else can we put in here? I guess. I don't know. We can pop them up as soon as we like comment down here and see what's up. So I'm not gonna be able to use any items. We cannot reset the app for whatever reason. And of course, maybe we can add like a free-to-play character onto the team. That would be like a good option, right? So one free-to-play character, or character maybe. Characters must be on the team. We'll put that. So yeah, and I guess for the next video, I guess I could put it here. Like, subscribe, and you get to choose the next unit to run the gauntlet. There we go. So those are the rules of the gauntlet so far. I will update these as as we go. But let's go ahead and jump into the team building process of this, because we're already 10 minutes into the video. and this is gonna be a long one. Alrighty, so the first one who's gonna be running up the gauntlet here, it is gonna be none other than Android 21 here. So, you know, Twitter is a funny world, a funny place, and I was seeing a lot of trash talk with this unit. You know, unfortunately taking a lot of damage on some of these boss fights and stuff like that, so we'll see how well she can run the gauntlet here up against Red Zone. Broly is going to be our first victim here. Let me see if I can change the team like a little bit slightly. I don't know if I should put Android like, you know, Android 13. Android 13 could be pretty good here. Maybe we could put Cell and stuff like that. Who knows? Let's see. This could be a pretty good team build. We'll run it like this. Again, we only have... Actually, I should put that as one of the rules. We only have one attempt on this, right? Because if we do multiple attempts on a fight, we're just not gonna be able to get through this video. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump in. Android 21 running the gauntlet here. Let's go. All right. So the disadvantage here that we have up against Broly is that we cannot dodge this fight. So we got to be very careful where we concentrate our super attacks or basically our damage. I've forgotten about what 21 does and everything like that, so I gotta get a little bit of a refresher if you guys do not mind. So we're gonna instantly get super attack here. Typical Rattle-kun video fashion. We do get super attack immediately. That's what we like to see. Alright, so we are... Again, let me get 21 here. We got the stun. Perfect. Then we got the additional. So 21, of course, she leads androids, Majin Power or Peppy Gals, category K +3, all stats 170. Plus an additional 30% to power absorption, transformation boost, or crossover. I really do wish that they just start implementing like triple leader skill, like 6 leader skills being supported here, right? 3 on the 170 and 3 on the 30%. Of course, they had to do it for 21 because 21 is a very, very, very rare character on Dokkan. Doesn't get a lot of representation. So it's good to see that that the girl now is finally getting some recognition. We're not going to be able to get any buffs on Gamma 1 because Broly is stunned, so he's not going to be hitting us at all. So we're providing key, of course, a key support for everybody on the rotation. He's able to launch an additional attack that has a 50% chance to becoming a super. She also launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super, starting from the turn in which the character performs the 3rd attack in battle. So she is going to be beneficial with additionals. Should have shown my build for 21, of course. She is only 55%. Full level 10 links. Of course. This is one of my actual favorite units that came out during the celebration where 21 came out. I love this 21. She's very, very good. I'm hopeful that we don't put her in the line of fire here. Again, we cannot dodge in this fight. So we do get supered. I'm hopeful that it's at the beginning, but I'm thinking it might not. I feel like we're gonna get supered on slot 2, baby. Let's go. We're gonna lose this first fight very quickly. Oh my. Okay. There's the evil 21 pumping those additionals. Super. Okay, no, I could have put 21, this AGL 21 at the beginning at the rotation, and we could have been fine. She can tank for double. Could she? I mean, she does get some pretty big defensive buffs there. Okay, that's good. She getting her getting her additional super attack right here. That's going to be beneficial because with that it gives us an additional attack and defensive raise. There we go. We got another one. Perfect. Keep in mind that she does get a buff after evading an attack, which is key plus 2 and attack plus 60%. But unfortunately, oh come on, we nullified the normal, but we take a super right after. Hey, double digits. Let's go. We do have defensive support by 17 here, so MVP 17 looking pretty good. The problem is that we cannot dodge this fight. She does get an attack buff, but we cannot dodge at all. I feel like those notifications are going to be helpful, man, because if we do get an attack, we're gonna take a super. Like, let's say on the next fight, we take down the super attack with the notification from 21. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. My 21 does need to perform the 6 attack though whenever we get to STR Broly. That way we can disable the attack enemy's action. It seems the friend 21 has done the 6 attacks, so let me get the transform 21 as well. Ooh, we counted the super. Let's go. All right, perfect. So I don't know if we did get the proper amount of build with Gamma 1. So all right, I guess we can transform here. I'll show the animations just so we can have them here on camera. Who do I transform with? Mine hasn't done the attack, so I will transform with the friend one. We'll see what we can do here. Remember, at the end of the rotation here with this transform 21, we're able to recover 21% HP when HP is 60% or less. She's able to toss out multiple additionals. She has damage reduction, so that's going to be very helpful too. I wonder though, I might have to put you on slot 1. We gotta be careful with this 21 because she might take a lot of damage. But I do want to. I have a bit of a conundrum now. We do want to nullify those attacks, so I'll do this. Let's see how well we can go. I'm hopeful that the physical 21 doesn't take a lot of damage here. Instant super, yeah. All right, let's see how much will this do. 82k, 300k, and 426k. Well, that was to be expected. All right, you guys know the rules. We have lost up against Broly, so now we will move on to the next fight. Alrighty, so you guys see at the bottom of your screen, we are 0-1, unfortunately. Well, those are the rules that comes with the gauntlet. So now we are gonna go ahead and face off the next opponent, which is gonna be Metal Cooler Core. Don't worry, really, we will get our revenge soon. I will turn off the intros. The problem is right now we got the Goku and Hirudo Garden celebration, so the Wrath of the Dragons like theme song is playing on the right now, basically in like Dokkan's home screen. So we won't be able to actually just like go into the game sound for a while. It's just a bit of a problem when it comes to like background music. I do not want to get copyright claim. So alrighty. So this style of videos, right? I was a little bit adamant in terms of doing these or not, because here is the thing with these types of videos. They get long, like very long. Like you guys are, we're already 20 minutes in where we're not good to like the 5 fights that I want to do. And I don't know if you guys like that. Do you guys like these long style type of content, you know? Like, all I can like try to do, let me actually see if this, okay, this doesn't go away perfect. If I can just check the screen for stuff. Like this is gonna be very long because we're, you know, we're testing out the unit, we're going through the gauntlet, you know, and it makes me think, wow, like we're already 20 minutes into the video, and maybe I don't know if it's entertaining, maybe if it's not. Like I'm the one to blame here. Like I'm in trouble because maybe I'm not doing a good job in terms of providing like the content that you guys deserve. So doing these styles of things, I can do them in streams. It's just the problem is it gets a little bit stale. You know, I also don't want to mock our boy Alpo Dokkan. He does these like gauntlet style videos, and I feel like I would be like stealing his content. I'm pretty sure sooner or later I'm going to be getting one of these comments and be like, oh my god, you're doing the same thing that he's doing. What are you talking about? But they're fun, man. Hey, we got a counter right here. Let's go. I guess this helps me figure out what am I gonna do in terms of content, right? I guess we can talk about like life stories and stuff like that during these, and that'll make it much more amenable. But let me just say for the record, I'm trying new stuff, right? I don't want this to be like, oh, I'm copying Alpo Dokkan, or I'm doing other things. Like I have to, man. I gotta differentiate things from the same people, or like the people that do the same thing that we all do in terms of like common Dokkan content that we see, right? So doing these gauntlet fights, I guess it will be like pretty fun to do. So no problemo at all right there. So yeah, the tutorial videos, like the Dokkan for Dummies videos, again, I left a pin, well, not a pin comment. I left a comment or like a card where you guys can check the previous Dokkan for Dummies videos, and let me know if they're to your fashion. I don't know if there's an update for those that you guys want me to do. Man, I'm worried about Gamma 2 over there at the end. But I will certainly try to do my best in providing you guys the best like tutorial like videos on how to do things, because I know that Vilify is starting to do those too. So I really don't want to make them in the sense that, like, I'm mocking them. I want to really go at it and make the Dokkan for Dummies video, because, you know, it's something that we came up with. Yeah, it's a nice idea. So we will do that. I guess let's talk about a life story. I did wanted to talk about something very serious, but I might leave that for another video. I don't think doing the type of talk that I want to do would not be good if I do it under a video like this. So I guess let's talk about something more happier. Let's talk about how we got to Dokkan for the very first time. How did I get into Dokkan? I guess I can. Man, that's also like something that I can say on a 1,000 subscriber video and stuff like that. So, you know what? Screw it. I'll say it. So, long time ago, I think it was like 2015. No, 2015 was when the game came out originally. I want to say 2016, 2017 time frame was when 21 getting sealed. That's pretty bad. Let's see. So Gamma 1 has started to get a little bit built up here, which is good. What is our next rotation? Okay, if we leave it like this, we're certainly gonna get Gamma 2 alongside Gamma 1. So that's gonna be okay. We'll do... I might do this just to put the least amount of pressure on 21. We'll do this. We can dodge on this fight, so we should look good. Alright. So how did I get to Dokkan, right? So like I said, like a couple of years ago, Well, not a couple of years ago, like, oh mama, I want to say 2014 was when I started college. And the game, I'm pretty sure the game hadn't come out yet. So the end of 2015, beginning of 2016 was when I first started playing Dokkan, but I feel like it was closer to the second year anniversary. That's when I first started playing Dokkan. So somebody, yes, a friend of mine said, hey, download this app, dude. You're gonna like it. I feel like he was playing for a long time, maybe when he started too. But he told me, download the game, you're gonna have a lot of fun. So I did. I downloaded the game and said, let's give this a shot. I don't know what the hell is this, but sure. And it was Dokkan. So I was like, okay, I don't know how this works, so this will be very tricky to understand and comprehend. So I constantly talked to my friend as to how that I played the game and everything like that. I remember summoning, and I was able to get like AGL Vegito, and I was like, oh my god, hey, he looks very good. So I actually don't know how to get through his Dokkan event, because on Super 2 difficulty, you have to have like a very good Dokkan team, like a very good team, and I did not have that. I didn't have a proper team to take down that event. So I was like, well, we're gonna have to do this on C hard, and I remember doing it multiple times on C hard, dying on C hard, and sometimes getting like 3 to 4 medals, and you needed 77. I was like, man, I'm never gonna get through this. So I didn't knew most of the stuff until I really sat down and said, okay, let me read some of the events and stuff like that, and some of the details for these events, right? So one of them was the Super Saiyan Trunks, the Rage Trunks, that recently got his awakening. He comes out as an SR. I was like, okay, let's grind this unit. Maybe he can look good. Maybe he can cook. And I still have him as like one of my favorite units ever, because I farmed that unit for the very first time. I was like, we're gonna farm all 4 copies, or maybe all 5 copies, because then we can rainbow him out, and that would look very good. And I was like, yeah, let's go. So I was very proud of that. And I think I kept on playing. I kept on going for it because, you know, it was a fun game. It still is for me to this day. It's still a very, very fun game. Dokkan for me has done a lot of things, even though it is very expensive. Dokkan, like, it's not cheap at all. So I can do, I will leave parts of the story away just for the sake of telling it later on, maybe during a subscriber special whenever we get to 1,000. I'll actually make sure to tell the story, but you know, during the time frame of 2017, 2018, I was not in a good mental headspace because, you know, Hurricane Maria passed through Puerto Rico and basically devastated everything in its path, including our home, and we had to, you know, move and stuff like that. My god, look at the goats. They're dodging everything, man. They're doing the Lord's work right there. This is GG, by the way. We got ourselves a good old W right here, so let's go ahead and play this out. 21 getting the kill right here, putting an end to Metal Cooler. Alrighty, Metal Cooler core is down and out, so that'll give us a good old solid 1 here. So 2 fights down. Let's go on for the next one. Oh, I ran out of options. Well, there are no friend 21s, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to use a I guess an Android 13, the 170, so it's not gonna provide us the 200% that we want, but it is what it is, man. Unfortunate. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in, dude. But yeah, continuing the story as to how we got into the real content creation. I think the intro is gonna play, which is fine. I don't mind. Yes, dude. Evil 21. Let's go. So yeah, dude. Like I started grinding the game and everything like that, and everything was doing so well. So you know, after the hurricane passed through, I had to do some compromises. I never left Dokkan though, so Dokkan was still there. Dokkan provided me a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, because oh come on, this is gonna hurt. A lot of joy because it, you know, provided me genuine happiness. So I kept playing through the game, and I grinded multiple characters. Like I was getting some of my teams ready, dude. I wish I could pop the screenshots. I would have to put every single image that I have on my phone into my computer. So I can actually like put it on screen and be like, hey, I actually did some of these things on Dokkan. I was able to like create some good old teams here and there to help me out on certain difficulty events. Do some wacky stuff, and I was like, yeah, sharing it with my friends too. I guess by the time, I guess that was the rave kind of thing. Well, not particularly the rave of like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. But you know, sharing that with your friends is something very, very special. I do cherish those moments where I was sitting in the library one day, and I was working, and I was like, what do we do here? And I was using the tickets from, what was that? I think it was the 200 or 250 million download celebration, I think it was. And I got Majin Vegeta, which was my first, I want to say it was my first LR I've ever pulled. So I was like, oh my god, this is very hype. Because in those banners, you were able to get like LRs. And I was like super confused. Like, what is this? And it was an LR that popped up. And I was like, oh my god, that is so sick. And then I did another summon, and I got Majin Vegeta again. I was like, are you sure this unit is featured? Or no, he's not featured, right? I generally got him out of sheer luck. So I was like, oh my god, dude, this is great. so yeah, during the like aftermath of the hurricane and stuff like that, I went in, I went to the States for the first time, like to live. And I lived for just a short amount of time because I had to come back to Puerto Rico to finish my career. And I did that, but during the time frame, or during the course of trying to finish my career, I fell into like a very great depression, to the point that I was like, man, is it really worth living? Is life really worth it? So I you know, with the help of Dokkan and watching some of these other Dokkan content creators and everything like that, it actually really helped me kind of break out of my shell for a little bit and say, maybe it's good, maybe it's a good thing that I can try to do, man. Maybe live, dude. Because I created so many. Here is how I think about it, right? You come into this world without the knowledge of anything in general, and you have to basically scrape your way through life, trying to get the knowledge of everything and anything in it. So, and throughout your journey, you make friends along the way, and these friends, some of them are gonna not like you a lot, but some of them do want to see how your journey progresses. And I think like that was one of the cases for me. I I have made and formed too many bonds in this world that you're like, is it really worth it to lose that after you come this far in life? So I was like, you know what, let's keep on doing this thing we call life and seeing how it works. And thankfully I only had to wait a year for me to be reunited with my family again in Puerto Rico, only for me to just stay with them for like a couple of years, meet my current partner, and move out. I mean, I love my family. They do visit a lot, but it's not the same circumstance as we were, where I had to basically get to another living space with other couple of strangers and do my career, where I was really attached to my family. So that was a very hard part of my life, and in order for me to get through it, I played this game. I watched content creators, and I endured and survived. That's what this amazing game, The Last of Us, taught me. Another unpopular opinion, I love The Last of Us Part 2. I feel like it is one of my, if not my most favorite game of all time. There's nothing else to it. There's nothing else taking that away from me. I will put a stamp right now saying that is the best game of all time. But yeah, I had a rough time during 2017 and stuff like that. But my love for Dokkan was still there, man. I kept on summoning on everything, even though I wasn't like a content creator or anything like that. I wanted just to collect all the characters, and seeing how people showcased all these characters, I was like, can I be like one of them, please? Can I have one of these characters that came out, maybe Dokkan Fest 17, the Android 20, the STR Android 21, the some of those older units like Jiren, UI Goku. It's so good, man. So many good memories from this game. I love it. I cherish it. We're in trouble. Alright, so Gamma 2 is getting a lot of attacks here. We cannot stun, we cannot seal, which is fine. We're gonna recover a lot of HP here with this. And we're gonna do this right here. We are still building up with Gamma 1, so we're gonna be fine, I guess. But yeah, that's basically how I got, basically how I got into Dokkan. But most of the struggles that happened in my life that kept me going, and Dokkan being there for me was actually really helpful. So I love this game. I don't think I can ever ditch it. Oh, you guys are gonna Super 21? Oh my god. I feel like this game for me is one of the best like resources that I've ever like invested in. It's not something that you guys should do, just like me, like spending money in the game is not healthy. But I do love this game. I love playing this game. I love sharing it with my friends. I love having conversations with other content creators that I talk to, like Celtic Link and Joe Sayan and King Hitman, Greg Daw. Please dodge. Yes. Let's go 21. Look at her. Look at her. Look how goated she is. Of course, we didn't do too well on the ooh, okay. We didn't do too well on the Broly fight, but that doesn't matter. We're still fine. We're good. We're golden. I gotta be careful with Gamma 1 in there, because he's gonna do a lot of damage to 17 if we don't come through with the dodges. Yeah, man, there were some bumpy roads here and there, but life has been actually really worthwhile. There were instances in my life where I was like, man, I really want a girlfriend, man. I hate being alone. I think I had that occasion multiple times, just screaming at the top of at the heavens, please give me somebody. And meeting my current partner. Okay, so he Gamma 1 Super, so we might be okay at the end there, but we gotta be careful too, though. The partner that I have right now, I don't think I can ever trade that. How much will this do? We do have a pretty good amount of just raw defense. No, we're dead. Oh boy. Okay, guys, the moment of truth. We got 2 losses and 1 win. So I guess we just keep moving forward. So the next fight is the Birth of the Shadow Dragons. Keep in mind here, if we lose, I usually want to like keep it to 5 fights. You know how they do like ties and stuff like that, and a tiebreaker will be like best of 5. So this is what we're doing here, right? Like a best of 5. Ooh, a Rainbow 21. I feel like this is a death run. I might switch the teams up here a little bit. I don't trust Gamma 2, so I might switch up you. And we can bring the Int 16. He did get a pretty good ECA. The problem is though, he needs a Gohan. He does provide a good support if we have a Gohan. Yeah. We'll have the 16 in there to do some work. All right. If we lose here, I might just say we lost the gauntlet. So we will call it a video there, I guess, because we basically cannot recover from a. I guess we have to win the next 2 fights in order for us to recover from our losses. So, I mean, let's do it. Let's see. If you guys enjoyed this video, again, let me know down in the comments. Hit that like, subscribe. We want to get to 1,000 subs. This is what we're doing. Ooh, 30k. It's not great. I mean, if we lose, that's fine. What can we do? Yeah, I've been very happy to, you know, just do this. And I shoot for the stars and said, you know what, let's build a PC and let's see if we can make it happen, dude. Make Dokkan content creation a thing. And I feel like that, again, that's another subject for another video, because I really do want to thank somebody that helped me out on this journey. So I might have to shoot. Yeah, I'll do this. We might have lost here, boys. I don't know if we're good. Okay, we do have damage reduction with the guard. Okay, that's fine. At least we're not getting supered on 21, which is good. So, yeah, I mean, very happy with how we've gone through. I mean, 2 years of doing content creation now have been pretty exciting. Of course, it's very, very longer than 2 years. Because I think if you take into account the progress that I made as a, what was it, as a Let's Player, because I did used to do Let's Plays, and I had another alias and stuff like that. This channel has been like way older. I think it started when I was in college. But Dokkan itself, content creation for Dokkan, did start 2 years ago. Because I was a little noob. I didn't know what to do. I was a little basic boy. And didn't know how to do like proper Dokkan content creation until like I was 18 or like 2018, 2019. I actually did want to do some Dokkan stuff. But I didn't have a PC. I didn't knew what methods, what kind of things you needed, what technology you needed in order for you to sit down and record videos, you know? So now that I actually, you know, have been doing this for like 2 years, I kind of evolved into like now, you know, higher quality content. There's some overlays here and there. I met some friends along the way, and it's goddamn amazing. I don't want to just talk about how we got here right away in this video, because it's not, I feel like it's gonna dampen the experience whenever I do a video talking about it. I guess I can do it soon. One thing that I need to let you guys know is that soon I'm gonna be moving apartments. So that is gonna happen prior to the 9th year anniversary. So a month before the anniversary is where I'm gonna be moving out of my actual place, and then I'm gonna be moving into another section. Maybe I have to tell the story later on as to why I'm moving and stuff like that, but I feel as though it's a little bit too personal. But I will think about it, but I will be moving, so there's gonna be a time where I'm gonna be like, oh, now it's time to put out a little bit of extra content, and I won't be able to, I just have to schedule it whenever possible, whenever we get there, and whenever I'm settled in, whenever I have my internet connection, whenever I have everything in place after the move, that means that I will be set and ready to go. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a new experience, I guess. This time around, I will be by my lonesome this time. I won't be able to be with my partner. Because, I guess just to put it lightly, my partner needs to move a little bit closer to where she works, and I also need to move a little bit closer to where I work. So that's basically the short of it, but I will do a video properly explaining why I'm moving and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess we can talk about the slump that I've also had with the content. So if you guys noticed, the previous video was the Hirudegarn versus Fusion Samasu. I guess I should have talked about this at the beginning of the video, and I didn't do it. I'm sorry. Oh man. So I guess I can, ooh, this actually helps us out, maybe? Ooh, nope, it does not. So 17 cannot take an attack. 17 cannot take an AoE here. So do we transform 21? We do get the damage reduction, I guess I can turn. Yeah, let's transform with 21 here. I'll get the damage reduction. It'll help us out here. But yeah, when I was doing the Hirudegarn versus Fusion Samasu video, I lost it, man. Like, I was at a loss for words. I couldn't talk because the unit himself, I feel as though the RNG just did not like me at all. He did not cooperate with me whatsoever. I was trying my absolute best to see if the RNG helped out, but it didn't. So, you know, I kept pushing to see, oh, this AoE is gonna hurt. Please, 17 dodge. 17? So, well, at least we're taking one more attack, but I don't feel like we're gonna live. So, I mean, we're recovering HP at least 5% with each super attack that she throws out. Oh man. So I don't know what was I gonna talk about during the Hirudegarn fight, because Hirudegarn just did not help me at all during that video, and we died multiple times. I was like, man, this sucks, bro. Okay. This also sucks. Alright, so that will make it 3, baby. You guys know the rules. Let me put the rules. I guess that's a problem. I will have to take a screenshot of the rules and pop it over here. But you guys know the drill. I will just let you guys know of the rules myself. So let me take off the screen here. Again, we're gonna take up, and we're gonna take on 5 events in total, but unfortunately we couldn't make it. We only made it to the 4th event, which was Birth of the Shadow Dragons, and we couldn't make it to Fusion Samasu. If we win up against 3 boss fights, that means that you guys do the drill. You guys gotta like the video, you guys gotta subscribe, and you guys can let me know what units you guys want me to see on the next gauntlet. However, you guys can do that with or without me winning the 3 fights. Yeah, I will put that as a placeholder as what you guys will want me to do. But if we do lose, we had to do a single summon. So we did lose. So we're gonna do a single summon right here for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because why not? That is the boy that we want. Never in the history of my life singles have worked. So let's go ahead and do this. But yeah, coming back into Hirudegarn. That video, however, it did pretty okay. It just did not help my sanity at all, and I was like trying to think to myself, what type of content am I doing, man? Like, I'm just losing myself in terms of content, and like I'm not doing anything special, just, you know, losing my sanity. But I also do like doing content for Dokkan, don't get me wrong. It's just that whenever units like Hirudegarn don't want to cooperate, it's like, okay, well, this video's gone. What am I doing now? What am I gonna do? How is this unit gonna work? How is he gonna cooperate with me? So, if a unit for me doesn't work, then it's like, that's a problem. And that is where my stump came in. And I see that, but I also see my channel. Oh, I actually did not add the free-to-play character onto the team. We added it in the end of the gauntlet fight. So my apologies. I will take that into account into the next video. But yeah, right now we're at 763 subscribers, which again, I'm very grateful for you. Thank you. But I do want to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. That is my goal. That is my dream. And hopefully we can make it there. But I gotta put out something that people like so they can, you know, tune in and subscribe. But yeah, that is the end of the gauntlet, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you watched this far into the video, let me know. Again, I will leave timestamps in the description so you guys can jump into whatever fights you guys want to jump into. Android 21, she was not ready for the gauntlet, or at least maybe we gotta see If it's her that she needs to get supered, and if she dies, then they'll dictate the proper result. But maybe, I guess I could have switched up the team a little bit here and there, but maybe 21 did not survive the gauntlet. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this, like, I guess, style of format of videos. Leave down in the comments below what other units you guys would want to see on this little series called the Gauntlet, I guess we can call it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this type of style of content, and I will gather comments from the community post, from the Discord. Link is in the description as well if you guys want to join the Discord, and comments from this video regarding the next unit to take on the Gauntlet. So, and also Dokkan for Dummies videos are gonna come back, do not worry. Alright, appreciate you guys stopping by, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.